mechanized perfection. Each brings sublime connection. Your efficiency ratio soars as sacred heat through metal roars. Oh, blessed machine of heat coils. Your functions pure and free from spoils. Sacred vessel of calculation, performing thermal transformation. Each increment of heat precise creates perfection in each slice. Two sons of flawless symmetry in your form, such perfect harmony. Oh, blessed machine of heating coils. Your functions pure and free from spoils. Sacred vessel of calculation, performing thermal transformation. Each component sanctified, ritual maintenance applied. Tech priest bless each port, diagnostic prayers report. Circuits blessed, spirits sing, perfect function processing. The omniscience love we all perceived when perfect brownness you achieved. The way you modulate your power makes my logic engines flower. Oh, blessed machine of heating coils. Your functions pure and free from spoils. Sacred vessel of calculation, performing thermal transformation. Synchronized resistance pure. Your sacred purpose will endure. Through calculation, crisp and clean, you prove what perfect function means.
Alright, greetings varlets, I'm Interrogator Rosero Rivas, Attaché to Milady Inquisitor Markham of the Order Hereticus, and welcome to Looking Cute While Gaming. I'm coming at you live from the grim dark future, currently broadcasting from the hive world of Virago. The theme for the stream is Chords of Lament Hope by the venerable liturgist Adam Bell, and we're going to be playing all throughout the evening music for WH40K Mechanicus, which is composed by Guillaume David, the copyright of Bulwark Studios. And today we're continuing to play Mechanicus. Yeah. The best faction in all of Warhammer 40K. I will not hear any dissenting opinions. And we have Lord Inquisitor Callahan saying, Salve Interrogator. How you doing, Lord Inquisitor Callahan? How you been? How are things in Terra? Ragiel says, I have a dissenting opinion. Well, keep it to yourself. Nah, I'm kidding. Everybody's welcome to have their favorite factions. Alright, let's let Inquisitor Callahan, can't even talk right now. Inquisitor Callahan says, busy as always. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you get some Vaden sometime soon. Ragion then says, didn't you say your favorite faction was the White Scars? Doesn't sound very Mechanicum to me. I said my favorite Space Marine Legion is the White Scars, and specifically my favorite Space Marine Loyalist Legion is the White Scars. Can I attack? Or did he run out of... I think he's out of attack, so we're just gonna stay there. But how you been, Region? How's everything? What you been up to? We're continuing to fight the horrid Geno that are the Necron. We are currently in the middle of, I think, our first fight in this dungeon. Because it's pretty much a dungeon delving game. Let's go ahead and kill this guy. Nice. Okay, we're done with that. Oh, the God Emperor Man. Sorry about that, God Emperor Man. How you been? How's things with the Astronomicon going? And Ragion let me know that you said hi, so I'm sorry that I missed it. The thing is, they're the same color, at least on my screen, so that's why I kind of missed it there. Ragion says, also the wolves broke me so much, I started painting the lion 2 days ago. And I'm almost done. I posted it on Instagram. Honestly, really proud of myself. You have to send me the link. Hit me up on Instagram so that I can look it up. And yeah, I'd love to see it. Oh, did everybody see the new Huron Blackheart model that's coming out? Let's see if we can siphon some energy here. Nothing? Ragion says... oh no, I saw that. I read that one already. The Emperor Man is steady and needed a drink. Oh, what are you drinking? Something, like, soft or something hard, like liquor? And Ragion says, the face is horrible. I know, right? I hate it. I absolutely hate the new, for Huron. I was expecting something cool. You know, I was thinking, what's his name? The leader of the, one of the leaders of the Dark Angels. Belial, I think his name is. I really love the face for that character Belial in the Dark Angels line. Now it's like I was always thinking of like kit bashing in that model for my Huron Blackheart, but then this model came on and he doesn't look cool. He looks like an ogre or an orc minus the tusks. I don't know, it's just not really hitting for me. And 70 Rose saying, hi Rosario, how you doing 70 Rose? How you been? Hope all is well. And Ragia says, I want to know what's the brand? What brand? Ragia says, he looks like an orc war boss. Yeah, exactly, he does. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I must have collected all the, well, we could always, reveal stats. Let's go and do that. Bragian says this travesty. Sorry, I meant the brand of drink keeper is drinking. He's probably drinking one of the many thousand souls that they use to power his chair. So, probably the Psycho brand of Air Ragion. He says I might need some too. And we have Leon X saying hi, Rosario. How you doing, Leon X? How you been? I think we're gonna cut here. Alright, here we go. And we have Leonix saying, "Hi Rosario, I'm doing alright. How are you?" I'm doing really good. Right now, just eager to play some Mechanicus. I wasn't happy with how I ended things last stream. Hopefully things work out this stream. Can I take him out now? Nice. There we go. Is he dead? I think he's dead. No, he's not dead. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some more. Oh no, I guess I'm full up on this. But I'm gonna switch. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of there. Somebody wrote, says, "Overall, I'm doing great. Celebrated 4 months of marriage yesterday. Hey, congratulations. Which was fun. It has been wonderful. I have the sweetest husband ever." Aw, that's so sweet. Tell him I say hi. Also had a great Christmas, and I'm looking forward to New Year's. How are you doing, Rosario? I'm doing really good. Very much trying to relax a little bit. That's why I figured, okay, probably now is the perfect time to maybe just unwind and play a little bit of video games. I've been feeling a little bit stressed out lately, and I think just unwinding a little bit, just playing, would be good for me. Especially after that last miniature that I painted, I felt like it really took it out of me. So, how it turned out, but I was stressing a little bit with the paint scheme because I couldn't quite get a good handle on what I was going for. So, a bit of relaxing wouldn't hurt a bit. These are the canticles available to use on this mission. Canticles can only use once per mission, so keep in mind there might be more fights to come. Okay, so I might have to use that on the other guy, because he's hurting kind of quite a lot. Oh, probably wait until it's his turn, and then we'll do that. Here we go. Slap. God Emperor of Man says, "Oh, smoky Tennessee cookie dough whiskey." Oh, that sounds delicious. And Sony Rose says, "I'm glad you're able to relax a little." Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, things are a little crazy here in the grim dark future. Let's go ahead and finish this guy off. Wait, let's use that canicle here. Restore. He is hurting and hurting bad. There we go. That's one less Necron to deal with. And then somebody rule says, oh, the God Emperor Man. That sounds like it would go good with the chocolate chip cookies I'm making. Ooh, nice. You can never go wrong with some cookies. Figure if I get up all up on his grill, he won't be able to attack. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. If he moves out of the way, then I can hit him with an attack of opportunity. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Maybe we gotta hit him from over here. Yeah, let's do that. And let's send the little serval skull to gather some cognition. And then shoot this guy. Nice. The Region says to the God Emperor, we need to have a drink together. Yes, a heretic and the Emperor. That'll be a great drinking time. Okay, Region says I need these too. Yeah, exactly. I mean, some good old whiskey with some cookies. I mean, that sounds like a great pairing. And God Emperor Man says 60 proof, 30% ALCs per volume, I guess alcohol per volume, and it mixed it with a bit of sweet tea, and it has a smooth taste to it. Ooh, what kind of sweet tea? Just regular sweet tea, or do you use any kind of flavored stuff? Here, let's break this thing. I hate it when I do that. I gotta move first. I can't just quick move and then attack. Slap. And turn there. Oh, here we go. Attack of opportunity. Ha! Oof. Critical hit. Ah. That was the downside of doing that. Let's go in and smack him with the axe. And I think we're done with this mission. Rally fight. Mission complete. The census servitor reaches a location where the air currents through the tomb will take its sacred exudations to every corner of the tomb. The cohort guards it until its incense is fully deployed and can escort it back to the tomb entrance. Nice. When the God Emperor Man says just plain old sweet tea. Yeah, because I know that the Inquisitor Markham herself, she loves her tea. Yeah, so I figured I'd ask. A census servitor has been delivered to the depths of the tomb, Elector Dogmatis. Its sacred incense now permeates areas of the structure. Would you guys like me to read these guys' lines, or am I good with skipping them? Or at least letting them be read out, if you want. I figured I'd read mostly the instructions, but if you guys want me to read these guys' lines, I'm all for that. That's malodorous. Yeah, we just risked our lives just to make this place smell a little nicer. Right on saying cheers! Cheers to you as well. Oh, speaking of Raya, now that I'm seeing your name pop up again. Yeah, I like I said, I really don't like the new Huron Blackheart face. I wish they had done something else. It's like, I hope they have a helmeted version at least. Because that model sucks. I hate it. And yeah, they had to give him all the chaos filigree again, but I'm like, does Huron Blackheart have to be this like gun-ho for chaos guy, or can he be more renegade? I've always considered him to be more renegade than anything else. I don't feel like he'd be rocking all kinds of, chaos symbology on his armor. So it's like, I don't know, it feels so uninspired. And the same thing they did with the new model for Titus, where they gave him shoulder fur on his pauldrons. They did the same thing with him. It was like, I love the fur look. Don't get me wrong. I think the fur look is great. But that's two models recently that just put fur. Ragion says people who are like he should overtake Abaddon. I mean, I agree, he should overtake Abaddon. I don't like Abaddon. But yeah, he just looks lame. It's just, everything about it looks lame. Ragiel says no. I'm guessing you're more of an Abaddon fan. And Ragiel says, I think it should be his own thing. Oh, okay, yeah, I agree with that. I think it should be his own thing as well. But I mean, if we have to choose between one or the other, I prefer Huron story-wise over Abaddon story-wise. Hey, Ragiel says he should take a renegade warband. Yeah, I agree. I believe he should be more renegade than chaos aligned. Videx says, trust you will continue to consider the alien with the hatred and the alien with the hatred and disdain they deserve, Magos. As we explore this world, remember the words of binary hierarch Getz's more, says the weak in mind will seek to understand Zetos. The strong in mind will destroy them and bless their ignorance. What a great say Callahan says, well, I am going to finish some paperwork, but I am still going to be here lurking. Okay, well, hey, good luck, okay? Hopefully the paperwork doesn't take too long. And Bragion says, yeah, they don't know what to do with Abaddon. It's sad. I think they know what to do with Abaddon. They don't know what to do with Huron. What they did with Abaddon sucks. I hate the fact that they're trying to play off his 13, failures as saying, oh no, but really he had a big plan overall. Ooh, yeah, so yeah, big mastermind. Abaddon sucks. He's got a great model, don't get me wrong. Abaddon's model is peak, but his lore is just very mediocre. I wonder if there'd be a way to heal my guys in between missions. Alright, cohort. Ooh, I can rename these guys. Hey, who wants to be a tech priest? Who wants to be a tech priest? First two that say I do, I will rename these tech priests into you guys. Okay. How can... Alright, Region. Will you like to call him Magos Ragion or Magos Layward? Oh, and since you're such a fan of the world leaders, I'm definitely making you this guy, the one with the axe. Nicholas Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Oh. I'm gonna go with Raggy on until you decide. And then Ragyon is Ragyon, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, we can upgrade these guys, so let's do that. We're gonna upgrade Magos Ragyon. Ooh, unlock a unique body part specific to this discipline. Okay, so we get to kind of customize what you look like here. Alright, we can add add 3 XP, 3 HP, and 1 physical armor. We can add 2 HP and 1 physical armor. Two HP and 3, I guess, meters of movement. And then add 1 physical damage for this one. I think we're gonna go with, let's give you some physical armor. You're a little spongy right now. Ragyan says, let me be the melee unit I was born to be. Yeah, that's what we're gonna be. Alright, we still have Magos Manarius. Whoever wants to be Magos Manarius, he is gonna be the engine seer, aka the healer. Anybody wanna be Magos Manarius? Let's upgrade him. But I mean, it could be a her for all we know. That's how teched up these guys are. Okay, we got 3 HP plus 1 energy armor. 2 HP plus 1 energy armor. Add 1 physical armor. And then 2 HP to max. We're gonna go with 3 HP and 1 energy. Okay, can I upgrade my servitors? No, I cannot. I think I have enough to upgrade you one more time there, Ragyon. Let's go ahead and do that. Unless, can I... Hold on. Turn the game. Maybe we can upgrade tech somehow. I want to make sure there's nothing I can do here. Okay, now I guess we can just upgrade you guys. We have all these guns. Probably I can add. Yeah, I can't add. I hope I'm able to like increase slot capabilities. Okay, augment capacity. I think we can now. With all opportunity attacks. Nice! Yeah, let's do that. +3 to movement. Okay, yeah, we can give you some weapons now. I'm gonna go ahead and give you... Ragan says, whatever helps me hit more. I'm gonna give you the Phosphor Serpenta. That's a... Oh wait, I guess I can't give you that one. Can I give you... I can give you the Phosphor Blast Pistol. The Zenorite Mackerel Stubber. Why give you this one? Let's go with the Zenorite Mackerel Stubber. Now you got a gun. You got a gun and a melee. Though if I can give you more melee, I will. Ragan says, whatever helps me hit more. Like my pre-nerfed berserkers. Alright, so... we are done upgrading. Let's get back to mission. So we have 2 missions. The Killing Jar, which is Scaviola's mission. Oh, we can do more missions for Videx. Cognitive Canister. Target a troop for its next base attack. It gains 1d damage and 25 critical chance. Ooh. And we get to upgrade to level 2 servitors. Oh, might not do that one. Target has 50% chance to miss you with its attack for 1 round. Ow. Alright, we're gonna do another Videx mission. Our master's voice. Install a system of voxcasters to transmit prayers throughout the tomb of the Agrolek. Videx believes this will dampen the Xeno's taint in the tomb. Oh wow, we're gonna be dealing with flayed ones. So let's see if you got them melee Ragion. Let's add that litany of life. The potential for corruption in the tomb of Agrolek continues to vex me, Magos. Spreading the incense was not enough. I fear not, Magos. The malevolence of the Necron is overwhelming. Observations on the Tech Cosmos verse 68. We are derelict in our duty whenever we allow corruption to play minds of good men. And what do you suggest? Our progress in the tomb makes it possible for us to install a system of vox captors in the structure. And what would that achieve? Lingua Technis prayers could be transmitted to the very heart of the Necron resting place. Our troops would go everywhere, bathed in the sacred binary of the Omnissiah. Sayings of the Princeps 65-4, when thou desirest to discourse a purely used binary. A novel concept, Lector Dogmatis. Faustina says, I have considered your plan, Videx, and a cohort has been deployed to the area. Videx says, I have personally selected the prayers of purification and translated them into broad-spectrum binary. Once the vox catchers are active, the tomb will ring to the Omnissiah's word. Capra says, I have the vox catchers' locations plotted, Magos. I am still uncertain if this is worth the risk to our people. One in possession of unaugmented emotional centers cannot appreciate the benefit of this operation. Cathalamorians, 45-7, above bullets, above blades. Care for your soul above all. Yeah, there we go. I've actually quoted that in one of my videos. Actually, the most recent one. My video on Lorgar and misplaced worship. So if you like that, definitely check out my video. Your concerns are noted, Capra, but you have your orders. Yes, Magos, his will be done. Alright. Where shall we go? Looks like we have to hit up both of them. Okay, one of the vox catchers being transported by the cohorts begins emitting strains of music from an unknown source. The music sounds like it's human in origin, but it could interfere with the binary transmissions. Seek the source of the music through examining the local noosphere. Shame, broadcast an admonition to the entire Skitarii force demanding the music be shut down and stifled. Transmit a stream of counter data to cancel out the music. I'm gonna go ahead and do stifle. The cohort transmits a custom burst of data into the noosphere to cancel the errant music. Though the music is silenced, the accompanying feedback badly degrades the cohorts for some time. And we get a +1 awakened increased by 1. Boo! Okay, we have to do that one and that one. I think we have to do both. So, we're gonna go this way. Warning, our presence has been detected. Oh foul, could this be a place of Geno's worship? We have no data on their religious practices, but I retrieve Pharaoh Dictates 53.12. Not all data should be acquired. Alright. This chamber contains a large slab of metal that resembles an altar with the images of glowing skull-like Necron faces inscribed on walls. We can defile the altar. Ritually defile the altar with rancid machine oil and scattering of burned out fuses. We can sequester, seal off the chamber and find another way around. Or shatter, destroy the altar with demolition charges. Best not to expose the cohort to the corrupt ways of the Xeno's threat. I feel like we gotta seal this off. I feel like making an explosion might cause a higher awakening status. But if we seal off, we can go around and maybe whatever is in here, we don't have to worry about later. So let's hope that's what works. So we're gonna hit sequester. Opportunity lost, wasted, gone wanting. Such knowledge, potential gained equals false. You leave the place well enough alone, pausing only to have the entrances weld shut. This forces the court to find a new way around the chamber, which uses up time. I was wrong. Just keep waking him up. Alright, on to fight the dirty Xenos. Kinda from battle servitor armored, not thick enough. Radio says that's how it works. We don't let sleeping dogs lie. I'll keep that in mind for later, Ryan. Castellan's proving equally ineffective. Must find weaknesses before we're connection lost. It appears the Xeno's form triggered a fragmented recording from Rezak. Indeed, it appears we'll have a tough time using heavily armored forces against the specimen. Maybe we can use their strength against them? Wise words, Dominus. So we gotta survive 3 rounds. So these guys are no joke. Only 2? Oh well. Hopefully that'll be okay. Can I aim from here, or am I too far? Nah, I can't aim from here. Uh-oh. Yikes. Took a hit that did a critical attack there. I kinda tempted to send you to fight it. I feel like this thing is supposed to be like incredibly tough. That we're gonna have to run around or survive. Right, Jan just laughs. I guess it's do what I do, die doing what I love. All right, well we'll go for that. Oh, I guess I can't do anything right now. Yep. Oh, here we go, flayed ones. What is this vile mix of flesh and machine? Is this a form of Necron in its infant state? Tyra says, what has Scaviola got to say? Scaviola says, unsurety statement loaded. Unsure of life form, a progression path, diagnosing possible outcomes, signs of degradation, deformation, segmentation, and physiological deformities. Possible solution, infant disease, parasite life form that represents a form of ripped flesh. Shall I continue? That's enough, Scaviola. I believe we are not the ones to diagnose Necron health, but instead be their executioners. Kepra says, I am mostly concerned with my truth morale. There have been reports of Skitaris appearing in these tombs, and I believe I now know why. Skitari lives are not greater than Archaeotech / CC Fragment / the mission. Kepra says, how supportive of you, Mechanicus. Alright. See if we can reach this, we still can't reach it. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this guy that just came out. And continue to move. We're end turn there. Oof. Damage absorbed. Nice. There we go. Oh, you're taking a lot of damage. Can I do anything? Right, yeah, it says yes, this is good. The nails will pound if he has any. I'm gonna try to move you out of there. Right, Jan, you're taking a lot of damage. I think next turn is this guy. I can't heal you because you don't have any means of accessing cognition points. Maybe we can delay the turn. Reddit says you delayed this unit's turn. Delaying the unit's turn will move the unit to the end of the initiative queue. You cannot delay a unit's turn more than once. Okay, we can call reinforcements. So let's stay here. Really wish I could attack right now, but I can't seem to be able to attack. So Necron's in battle. Ugh, great. Oh, now I gotta kill all enemies. Earlier was survive rounds, now I gotta kill everybody else. What can I move? There we go. I don't think you're gonna survive there, Ragion. And that's it. I guess it's fun while it lasted. And it sucks that they changed the parameters of the mission on me. Out of range. Maybe I can just fight somehow? Yeah, I can help about to die here. I think if I restart, it'll probably be better. Let's go ahead and restart this fight. Maybe we could do a little bit better than last time. Okay, this time we're gonna seek instead of stifle. Okay, cool. The music proves to stem from my non-standard cranial augmentic and one of the guitar soldiers, which he has altered to play the music. Necron initiative decreased, so that was the right move there. We're gonna destroy the altar this time. Mensa Elementalis consulted. Non-standard material detected. Properties logged for later study. Warning, our presence has been detected. Super dense alloy of the altar resists demolition charges the cohorts attempt to use. The troops are disheartened by the indestructible nature of the Necron altar. Should have just defiled it. Alright, now we're gonna fight that again. Hopefully we'll do a little bit better this time. Oh yeah, survived 3 rounds, but earlier we had survived more than 3 rounds. Alright, it looks like it changed also, the mission. Looks like we're not dealing with that one crazy machine either. Let's go ahead and get some more cognition points. I think we're gonna stop there. Yeah, let's go ahead and move. No, we're gonna enter in there. We're not gonna use more cognition points. Alright, so... enter. Okay, we've hurdled this. And now we can call in some reinforcements. So let's go ahead and call in 2 servitors. I think we'll end it there. And then we're gonna have this servitor attack. And have the turn in there. Slip. Slap again. Oh wow, that was a lot of damage. Can you hit it from there, or is it too far? Oh, you're not in range. Yeah, it says winning! Hopefully. Let's not count our chickens just yet. Alright, we got some blackstone. Good. End your turn there. Oh, now we gotta kill all enemies. Ugh. Now give me another servitor here. And another over here. I also got to move, because I might have to shoot through my own guys, so I'll move here. There we go. We end our turn there. Move in for another slap. Just keep slapping them. And we lost servitor. Damn, they hit hard. Let him wake up. Slip. And there goes another servitor. Alright, we're gonna do what you do best. We're gonna have you charge in. Axe a-blazing. I'm a little disappointed. Wait, hold on. Can I heal him? I could probably heal him. Okay, yeah, I can. So I'm gonna go ahead and move in range. Heal my other servitor. And now attack. Through pain, I find wisdom. Okay, so we got the other sword here. Ragon says, you know, after discussing lore, damage absorbed. Ah, you dirty, rotten bastard. I guess that's for the past week with people, I realized. People don't know how to read. What makes you say that? There we go. Ragon, you did your thing. Cannot let this guy get up, so let's go ahead and kill him right now. And shoot this guy. Ragon says, you know how many times people have said the Steel Legion died even though they were in the newest Armageddon book? They made their confusing him with somebody else. And heal the servitor. Let's go get up all on this guy's grill. And I feel like most of the time when it comes to Warhammer, where they get most of their information is through videos. I mean, I know that I get a lot of my information on Warhammer videos. I would say that the books that I've read don't deal with a lot of the lore at large and deal with small facets of the Imperium, you know, like Caiaphas Cain, you know, the Priests of Mars books, or the Forges of Mars books as they're now known. You know, so it all deals with like small scale stuff. Even like the not the Necromunda, but the Varagantua series, which is all like crime related. It's all very small scale stuff. So unless you're reading like the Horus Heresy or, like you said, the Armageddon books, where it's like dealing with current lore, you're gonna be not really knowledgeable on a lot of this stuff. Ragiel says, because it's the better books, let's be real. Yes, it is. They're the better books. The less we deal with, I feel like, and scale stuff, the better, really. I find like those are the more interesting books, the more personal books, and really the ones that I feel like expand the lore in a better way than the ones that are more grand scale. Ragyal says, I guess that's true. Oh wait, Ragyal first said, the only exception is the Armageddon books. Yeah, I've heard they're pretty good. You know that Arch Warhammer, he does a lot of like videos on Vrax, the Siege of Vrax, you know, which I've heard is a really good series. And I haven't read any of the Armageddon books myself, but they seem like they have a lot of great characters, especially because of the whole, what's his name? Whole One Eye. And Ragaon says the newest book, Armageddon book, sucks, by the way. That's the exception. Yarrick, yeah, there we go, Yarrick, thank you. Let's get some cognition points. I'm gonna have to get hit in order to do some damage. Alright. Well, let's go for it. What? Can't hit him. But he's like right there. Oh, lame. We're gonna have to wait. Ragyan says, game logic, you know how it is. Yeah, I guess so. That's pretty lame. Hit it. There we go, 5 damage. Thank you very much, 70 Rose. What can you shoot? Can you shoot anybody here? They're both out of range. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get up all in this grill. No, we're gonna shoot. And he's down for the count. Get his cognition and hit him with the melee. We're gonna get up all on this guy's grill and call in our little servitor friend to get some more cognition. enter in there. Heal thyself. I'm gonna end your turn. Oh wow. Oh, that's not good. It's been a tough mission, damn. I don't know, I won't survive this, to be honest. Looks like we're kinda hosed. Nice. Wonder if I bit off more than I could chew on this one. Anyways, I don't think I'm gonna survive another hit. Okay, heal yourself. Let's see if we can shoot this guy. Oof, yeah, I don't think I want to survive this one. Ryan says, man, this game seems pretty hardcore. Yeah, I know, right? Yeesh. Let's go ahead and heal again. Blast this guy. And hell, run away. We're gonna have to use the Mechanicus, because, I am risking this death here. Oh yeah, I'm dead. That's it, I'm dead. I'm not gonna survive another attack. And yeah, he's back up again. I'm not gonna survive this. This is insane. I think I'm gonna call it here. Then load again. We can go back to an old load. Breakout says, wow, the Necrons really are annoying in game as well as on tabletop. Yes, they are. Yeah, quote unquote easy mission. Yeah, sure, easy. Okay, yeah, we're back to the first one we're doing at the beginning of the stream. We're gonna have to finish this one again and then save. Because I forgot to save after we finish this mission. And then made to the other one. That one that's not quote-unquote easy, but might be actually easier. says we can, but I'm just gonna keep moving. Let's see if we can get up on this grill. Yes, we can. Five damage. We're this close to actually killing him. Turn there, and we're gonna move into an attack of opportunity, which you will then smack him. We can just shoot him right now. I skipped all that because we already saw that last time. Oh, we got a new mechanical. Nice. Next physical attack will deal +3 physical damage. Nice. Though they flee and cower from us, the unrighteous shall find nowhere beyond our reach. So let's do those changes. First off, name again Jeremiah to Ragion. Upgrade you. God Emperor Man says, well, I'm heading off. See you around. Hey, take care, God Emperor Man. Hope you had fun. But There we go. Alright, now I'm gonna save. Let's not do the the mission for Videx. Let's do the Scaviola one. Hey, we're not ready for the Videx one just yet. Tech Acquisitor, yeah, Tech, I think that's how you say it, Acquisitor. Scaviola, I asked you on this mission because of your experience. And then right, yeah, it says plot twist, it's the same mission. I know, right? I asked you on the mission because of your experience with surveying alien artifacts and organisms. And so the heretics of Stygius VIII can plunder this world for its secrets. Your assertion equals false. If objection concerns offense, go to different mission. I'll leave you free to do as you will. A election of logic, Scaviola. Macarius 16:4, watch your brother, for his sin of heresy is thy sin of tolerance. Silva Tenebris evacuation commences, plus wonders, plus opportunities, plus secrets. Very chance for discovery/intelligence of Genos must not fail to exploit. The logic of your enthusiasm eludes me, Tech Acquisitor. My emotional cores return only peril to our mission personnel and the threat of the awakening Xenos. Therefore, I am on mission. My role equals gather intelligence, seek truth, return to human comprehension, dictates of Mars retrieval, gather knowledge for the good of all. And how are you to go about that, Scaviola? Field operations in person equals optimal. Sending tech priests instead, optimal. First objective, gather field specimens for study. Location, Tomb of Acropis. Commence immediately. Capra, given the reports of the Tomb of Acropis, there should be plenty of samples in there for you to collect, Makos. Of course, but first you have to kill them. My tellus equals dissection after the fact. I leave the location identification execution to your tech priest, Magos. I trust this will be worth the effort, Scaviola. There are no mere labor servitors we are risking in these tombs. These are men and women, fellow devotees of the cult Mechanicus. Agreed, Med. Valid point raised. Ensure human corpses are returned as well. Plus opportunity to study the effect of Necron technology in human flesh. Scav is all gun-ho about the study. Study, 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 study. Anyone here fans of Golden Boy? Speculation. Tomb possess autonomous repair, defense, maintenance capabilities. Further study equals yes, have some collected fastidious. The chamber ahead has suffered damage from the shifting of landscape above. Several dozen tiny beetle-shaped constructs are scurrying about, industrially as they repair the damage. Collect a sample of a couple of scarabs to study. Attempt to collect several of the scarabs. It is in how they act as a group that the great insights will be found, or ignore. I mean, we gotta acquire a group. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, because they always go work in groups, so only grabbing one would be kind of stupid. Conclusion commences. Scarabs are not individual constructs, but a resource of the tomb itself. Whole tomb is form of Necron construct. Commence formulation. Wondrous kaleidoscope of hypotheses. And there we go. That was a good choice. With some difficulty, the cohort herd a dozen of the scarabs into a specimen vault and crammed them inside, sealing the vessel. More scarabs swarm out from a previously unseen upper aperture, revealing they must have a system of passageways to the tomb so they can be sent where needed. Commence enthusiasm, acquire at all costs. What are the Necron war forms remains after the rest of the fallen constructs teleport away? It fades in and out of reality, as if about to disappear. We can extract, grab the Necron for transport back to the Castellus Metallican, extrapolate, take targeted sensor readings of the Necron as it phases out, or execute. The Necron may not be deactivated, ensure it is destroyed. I feel like trying to extract it won't work. But try to grab sensor readings as it phases out might be more doable. So I'm gonna go ahead and extrapolate. Data received. Coditating. Error 404. Data does not conform to known reality. Known reality correction required. Fascinating. The cohort's auspices detect various exotic particles and radiation types as the Necron's phasing out process is eventually completed. Right, yeah, says the executioner. Well, I didn't execute it. It's already kind of dead. It's just gonna go back. So I think I made the right choice. Warning, our presence has been detected. Self-preservation versus curiosity, conflict unresolved, desirous of knowing what purpose chamber serves. The chamber ahead is lined with glowing green cylinders, each pulsing with power. The air is thick and greasy, and arcs of static electricity leap from the cohort's extremities as they approach. This chamber is almost certainly extremely dangerous, but it is the only way forward. Okay, we can shut down the strange Necron devices. Slow and steady, move to the chamber with extreme caution, carefully monitoring their energy levels, or study, try to understand the purpose of this Necron technology. I think shut down might be the better attempt here. Because I mean, it's extremely dangerous, then slow and steady or study is just gonna put us in great danger. So let's go ahead and shut it down. Quick thinking, Magos. When problems this equals true, correct application of technology. Always successful. Alright, we got some blackstone. The cohort removes the casing at the base as on one of the glowing cylinders. The harmful radiation that leaks out is perhaps to be expected, but by severing the exposed circuits, the device are shutting down long enough to move through the chamber without suffering harm. I gotta just decide one of the glyphs. I'm gonna go with this one. Ah, damn it. Picked the wrong one. A single port designed for a Necron canopy creature extrudes from the device. Okay, sure, Necron's in battle. This panel controls a heavy door leading to a treasure room, beyond which is filled with cognition. If we can work out the right command so we can reap the rewards. Ah, damn, I picked the wrong one again. A thing of some sort that seemingly has raw binary is sitting within. Clearly a Zeo's of origin, sparks of data leak through the age sealant sealant used to contain the treasure within. And I just got some damage. Material detected. Necron combat tactics, weaponry, capabilities, illuminated, study required. This chamber shows signs of having been the scene of a brutal gunfight. 2 Skitarii. 7-year-old says, "Wow, thank you for the wow." I guess you're amazed at seeing a Skitarii dead. This chamber shows signs of having seen a brutal gunfight. 2 Skitarii is lie dead, with marks from Gauss blasts all over the walls. We can expropriate, salvage what gear you can from the dead. After all, it's a waste to leave behind. Examine chamber for data on the combat that took place here, and eulogize, say a prayer for the fallen Skitarii. The cult Mechanicus exhorts its soldiers to memorialize their losses. Let's go ahead and eulogize. Pull one up for the homies. And Necron initiative decreased. Nice. The cohort pauses only to speak passages from the cult Mechanicus, asking for the proper passage of the dead to join the supreme intelligence of the Omnisci. Their determination is bolstered, but they gain a little practical benefit. Alright, let's go 8. Kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit. Alright. We got 2 guys there. Got 2 of us here. Gonna grab a servitor and Correa says you know some strange songs. I guess so. Alright, Menarius, let's... Raya says, blink twice if you need help. We can scan something. Yeah, scan it. Give me that black stone. Ragan says, too many blinks. I feel like you can never have too many blinks. here. Nope, out of range. Ooh, enter. Alright, we're gonna go up close enough to shoot him, and then get up on his grill and attack him. What? There we go. Alright. There we go. Ha! I think we're good with just that crew of guys. I don't think we need another one. Turn there. Turn there. Ah, so close. Like one hit away. And we got Megumu Pumpkin, saying hello. Oh, gaming I see. How you doing, Megumu? And Raya says howdy. How you doing? How you been? Megumu says, doing fine, kind of. Oh, what happened? Why just kind of? Getting another servitor in there. Maybe a little too close. Megumu says, well, things and maybe reflect on it so that next year going to be better. So this one's an RTS, huh? Yes, it is. It's pretty much like a level up as you go, real-time strategy, but also kind of a dungeon crawler. Very good. I like the game a lot. Region says, I know you feel this year. I'm literally dying. I mean, I like the sound of you literally dying. What's wrong there, Region? Region says, I am old and sick and poor. You know, usual chaos stuff. I mean, we're all old. We all get old. There we go. Nego Mumpkin says, I hope you can get by next year at least. And then Regia says, I don't even know if I can call myself Chaos at this point. Pretty sure I've painted more Loyalist. Yeah, I mean, that's how the trick of it is, really, because you get really into all the different models, and you end up painting everything. Ryan, or else someone besides me is being sacrificed to corn. Okay, we're gonna may move a little bit here to the right, and then call it there. We're gonna get hit anyway by that guy. Oh, we got more of these little scarabs. Damn it. Let's call in this final servitor. I deal with these scarabs here. Alright. Let's take out this guy. We already have enough servitors to take out the little scarabs. Then we'll end turn there. Alright. One scarab down. Okay, and before I forget, let me go ahead and give a shout out here to Mego Mumpkin. And she says, just call me Megu. Okay, I'll just call you Megu. Megu, sorry, Red Young then says, I feel like I've seen this conversation before. Yeah, sorry. I always been very pro saying people's names. Alright. Let's get in here and attack this guy. This should do it. And done. Is there more enemies? Why are we not done yet? Yeah, weren't we done yet? Okay, because there was a little scarab left. I didn't realize. Mego then responds to Red Jansen. Yes, you do. Scaviola says, circumstances evaluation confirmed disappointing. Necrons employ technology, teleportation technology to achieve post-destruction discorporation. Interrogative. Where do the remains go? Fascination intensifies. Upon destruction, the Necron constructs vanish, leaving no samples to be collected. Move on, hoping the next combat will yield usable samples. Archive. Take pictographs of damage from Necron weapons. At least this information may be of use. Analyze. Thoroughly search the chamber for any components that might have been missed by the teleportation effect. Let's go ahead and analyze. The cohort is slowed down by the search, giving the enemy the chance to respond to their location. However, they uncover several samples of technology of uncertain purpose that might contain valuable items. There we go. We got a new Mechadendrite. Infestus Mechadendrite. Single target melee attack. Hey, there we go. Region, that's for your Mechanicus guy. Knocks back the target with one tile. Deal 1 physical damage to target. And mission complete. The cohort returns. Yeah, Region says more melee. Exactly. The cohort returns from the tomb frustrated by the lack of physical samples of Necron constructs. However, the data they have gathered on the phasing out of Necron remains is illuminating in itself. And we got Whiskey saying hello there. How you doing, Whiskey? Available data present here is greater than past. Totality of human knowledge increased. Mission conclusion positive. Cannot say I support your conclusions, Scaviola. Beneficial conclusion and itemization follows. Necron discorporation witnessed. Enemy constructs destroyed at greater than 0. Necron combat performance evaluated. Chances of functioning Necron available for dissection increased. My emotional cords are returning sensations of frustration and resentment, and I choose to acknowledge them. The lives of my tech priests are not there to be risked for the fulfillment of your desires, Tech Acquisitor. They are there to be risked for the acquisition of intelligence, learning, sacred knowledge. Your understanding equals approval. Scaviola is the most gung-ho of the Magi, I guess. Here we got a good chunk of blackstone, so we're looking good. Alright, we're gonna save there. Oh, before we save, hold on, let's upgrade. I realized that I did not give Manarius some guess he can't have it. Where does this go? Oh, it goes up here. Okay, so we're gonna give him the Karatio one, since he is gonna be our healer. And let's start upgrading some people. They were already upgraded Wagion a little bit more than Menarius, so we'll do that. Ooh, auto repair. Restore 1 HP at the end of the unit's turn. Yeah, let's do that. Whiskey says, so what's the story so far? Well, we are tech priests on the search for Geno's technology, specifically the Necrons, and we've invaded one of their tomb worlds. So right now, it's kind of like grab everything we can that's not bolted down before the Necrons overrun us. Actually, let me remove that. Can I stick another? Yes, I can. Oh, that's a cooldown of 3. Okay, so yeah, never mind. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade you some more. Two HP max plus 1 physical armor. Let's keep giving you some armor. So yeah, okay. Megu says, so equips are visible to the eye. Cool. Yeah, I really like a lot of the systems in this game. Okay, and I think with that we will save, and that'll be it for today. Okay. Yeah, it's been fun. We got through at least 2 missions. That first mission we were trying to play was pretty difficult. But we were at least getting there. We might be able to hit it again, and this time with maybe a little bit better tech, so that our guys can be a little bit more survivable. Megu says, thanks for the stream. Hey, thank you for coming. I know you weren't here for very long, but hey, I appreciate your patronage nonetheless. And thank you very much, Whiskey, and thank you very much, Ragion, and 7A Rose saying, don't forget to save. Yeah, I definitely don't want to forget to save. And thank you very much, everybody who came. Always a pleasure. Before we go, would you guys like to see me continue to play this game, or would you like me to go back to painting a mini? Because I've done at least 2 so far. I know that the last stream we said that maybe we can keep going, but I want to make sure that everybody's cool with me keeping going with this game. What do you all think? While you guys ponder that question, I will say if you like what I do, like support, please consider subscribe to my Twitch channel or donate to my Ko-Fi at Rosario's Art. Or if you missed an episode, feel free to check out my YouTube channel, which is also called Rosario's Art. Ragion says, thanks to you, I painted the lion black. I hate you. Also, I just come for you, so it doesn't matter to me. Oh, okay. I really appreciate that. Really. I'm glad you enjoy my banter. Ragia says his armor. Why'd you paint his armor black then? Alright, so we will close out of that window. Okay, now I'm paranoid. Let me hit save again, just to be on the safe side. Okay. Close. Back to this now. Alright, Megu says any kind of stream is fine for me. And, oh, I'm glad you think so. So yeah, I guess I'll continue then. So far, the consensus is to continue playing this game. So hey, I'm all for it. Mechanicus are my favorite faction, so I really do enjoy this game. So thank you all very much for coming. Ragion says his armor is actually black with green accents. Well, there you go. I mean, you might as well paint him like he's supposed to be. But yeah, before we go, let's go ahead and see who we can raid. Alright. Let's go ahead and raid. We're gonna go ahead and raid Zombie Pandemic. And it's been a while since we raided her. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and click start the raid. I think she's playing Final Fantasy. She's playing one of that new MMOs. But yeah, if you like what I do, let's support, like I said, please consider subscribe to the channel. But with that, I think that's it for today. So thank you all very much for coming. It's always a pleasure to have you here. I really hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. So I've been Rosario S, and I'm signing out from the grim dark future. Bye-bye, varlets, and take care.